Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome back to the She Is Complete Summit Grand Finale. This is day 4. Welcome back. I hope you have enjoyed the awesome content that have been these wonderful women have been dishing out. It is absolutely phenomenal to listen and watch these women. If you haven't invited a friend, send a message to someone. Grab a notepad. We are going to have a wonderful session with our one next speaker. Now, join me to welcome Mrs. Annetta Works-Salley. Welcome, Annetta.
Hello, hello. So happy to be here. She is complete.
Woo! Yes, she is. Great to have you here. So could you please tell us a bit about yourself and what you do?
Well, my name is Annetta Works-Salley, aka I Celebrate You 365. I am a beloved wife, and that's because I've been told. I am a blessed mother of 3 sons. So proud of that. I am a worshiper. I am an intercessor, 4th generation. I am a resiliency coach. I am a Christian educator. But most of all, I am woman.
Wow. I love that. I love that. Most of all, I am woman. And so that's the depth, the depth of who you are. And to cast a throwback, if your life were to be a movie, what would the title be and why?
Well, let's see and it's going to be a blockbuster.
Yes, it has to be. So, I celebrate you.
Well, I would love it to be I Celebrate You 365, but if it is going to be a movie that I am going to star in, then it is going to be I Am an Original.
I am an original. Yes, unique, phenomenal, and original. Great. And so why would you say that?
Why would I say the title of that movie, I Am an Original? Because as this conference, Becoming, and your mantra, She is Complete, you can only be that as an original. Our DNA is structured such that we are all originals. Even identical twins have their own DNA. So as one who is still becoming, and every day I am becoming that complete woman. And so that's why the title of that movie is really going to be an epic one that I'm going to star in. And I'm living it out right now. So yeah.
Yes. It is going to be a blockbuster. So can you describe to us what does God mean to you? What has God meant to you over the years, growing up through life's experiences, and now?
Well, for me, God is everything, and that's not just something I throw around. He is the reason that I live, move, and have being. There it is again. And the only way that I will become is because of who He is in my life. He's active. Before I was born, I was on God's mind. And when God spoke everything into existence, He already had my DNA already planned out. He knew exactly what I am to become. And so I drew my first breath many years ago. That was the day that I came into existence. But I've always been. And so that's why now I can say I am ever becoming what He knew in the beginning. So for me, God is everything, and I cannot become who He says that I am without Him being active in my life. God is everything.
God is everything. Yes. Now, so something caught my eyes, when I was looking through your bio, the fact that you're a U.S. Army veteran, and I was like, oh my goodness, and you look so you're just like the perfect mom. You're so calm. I'm like, okay, U.S. Army, I need to hear the story behind that. So could you share with us, how there is Annetta Works-Salley, and then there's U.S. Army veteran besides her name.
Well, that is a part of my journey. And I did not join the military as most do when they graduate from high school, you know, and they say, okay, I'm going to be all that I can be. Well, I graduated from high school saying I'm going to be all that I can be, but it did not actually happen as far as the military is concerned. I came right in at the cutoff. I was at a point in my life that I was transitioning. And that was an option that I chose to make that transition. And in this transition, I joined right at 30.
Wow.
So I was older going in. So you know what that means, that you really got to step up to the plate because most of the people that were in or that usually go in are younger. So if I'm young, like 18, 19 younger, and here it is, this 30-year-old mom. At that time, I had my 2 oldest sons.
Oh, you were already a mom.
Yes, I was already a mom too. Yes. So the transition in my life required me to make this dramatic change, and the dramatic change was that I chose to join the Army. And Army added to the discipline that was already embedded in my life through my parents, my mother and father. So the Army was not something tough. It was something that I needed to have to make this dramatic transition, and I successfully made it. So I am a proud veteran, and I served my country for 6 years active, 2 years reserve, all on the East Coast. So I am very part of that time of my life, and it was integral in my life because God, again, was with me. And I had to make a transition, and he was right there leading through it.
Wow, thank God for the life experiences. And you know, one thing I took away, you said you had to learn, you know, and that ability to learn is something that we as women shouldn't lose, because I don't know, we kind of feel the age thing so take it harder than the guys, because a woman will feel, well, I'm older, so she should know that I know, and you know, you have all these restrictions. But you know, when you have you're a woman who has a goal and a vision, you're going to put learning in front of every other thing that looks like an obstacle. And so it doesn't matter if you're learning from a younger person or if you're learning from your peer, you know, or from an older person, but the fact that you're continuously learning, you know.
Absolutely. And that military time, when I said I was making transition, I had to learn some things, because I did learn to work with younger women. And I thought, well, I've been through all of this. They should be doing this and they should be doing that.
Yeah.
So I had some more growing up to do myself. And those younger women helped me to remember that I had not arrived, that I was not complete, and I was still ever becoming. So yes.
So thank God for experiences, you know. Now, what was one misconception you had about life growing up, and what would you want to say differently to your younger self if you would say something different?
I would say, Annetta, you have not arrived. You are ever becoming.
Wow.
Walk this journey and you will become. You are destined to become. Just ride the wave and soar like an eagle.
Wow.
But remember to always have a grateful heart. And remember, service is important. Don't ever forget.
Great. The fact that one has never arrived, there's always something new to learn. Someone said something that this is the best I have ever been, and this is the least I can ever be. You know, my present, what I am today, is the best of should be the best of what I have been growing up till now, and then this should be the least in comparison to what I can be. And so there is always something to grow into. So I shouldn't. There's never a point where I'll say, "Oh, I have arrived." Oh, I have arrived. And so much. Now, do you think there's this confusion that people have about the complete woman and the total woman? Do you think the complete woman exists? And if she does exist, could you describe her, your typical total woman?
I do believe that the total woman does exist, that she is complete. What she realizes and what she looks like is she's a woman that is ever becoming. And if she's ever thought that she has arrived, then she has shortchanged herself and those around her. In her DNA is everything that she needs to become. But she is ever becoming. She is ever showing us new and exciting things. She is ever going through trials and tribulations. And notice that I said going through. She knows how to ride the waves. She knows how to soar like an eagle, even in the valley moments. She knows how to come up, and she knows how to stay afloat. But she is never the woman that has arrived. She is never complete. But she is complete in all that she does. She is complete in all that she is doing. It is an active verb. To become is to be ever becoming. That's what
great.
So,
I love that. To become is to be ever
when it's
becoming.
complete, it's the least that you have done. But tomorrow is a new day for you to move from there to the next.
Exactly. That is super awesome. Now, would you say that it is if a single woman can accomplish, her God-given goals and dreams and visions, or can become the best of herself, and begin to work on her passions even without getting married, or having children?
Yes, she can. Oh, yes. If the woman is blessed, and I will start with me as an example because I am a wife and a mother, and I am not finished. I am ever becoming. But motherhood and the married life is just the things that God chose for me to become. But oh yes, the single woman, the woman who has not given birth. And if she is not to do that assignment, remember that is an assignment. But the woman, that's what makes us the same. We are women. That's why I said I am woman. That is something that I always be, regardless whether you marry or not. You are always woman. And remember, she is complete because she came from man, and man was made in God's image. He took a piece of man to make woman to complete man. So the two are one. However, woman is complete in her own self, that she has everything that she needs because she is a part. She was made from God. She was made in God's image. So yes, it is not marriage that completes you. It is not motherhood that completes you. Those are assignments that God gave to specific women.
Yes. Like one of the other speakers was saying, she said that we are individuals, we are women as individuals, but we are wives and mothers as roles. Those are roles that we play, and so you cannot lose the individuality of yourself in your role. So what if the role is taken away from you? And so if you're a mother and your child dies, does it mean you have lost yourself? And that kind of thing. So it's really, really, really important that everyone, understands that. Thank you so much for sharing that now. Could you expatiate on the theme of the summit? The theme of the summit is becoming. What are the steps do you think that a young woman or young lady needs to take in order to become that person that God has planned for her? She has a dream, she has goals and visions, and she is at a place in her life. She may have had a bad past, and then she's trying to think, okay, how can I reach my goal? So what are the things that you would love to tell that young lady today to be able to get her to move from where she is right now to where she needs to be?
Okay. I simply put, I can use this cup because it says it right here.
Great, great. Hope, hope.
Every woman has to be able to embrace something greater than her. When she does, that is what sustains her in the lows and the highs as she is ever becoming. God was intentional when he made man. God was intentional when he made woman, and he gave each specific roles. As a woman, we have our uniqueness and we have our roles. In our uniqueness is or our DNA is a thread that's constantly always what we're emerging from. It's that thread that we when we're thinking about what do I want to do when I grow up, and then it's like, this is what I'm going to do. This is who I'm becoming. It's because you're tapping into that thread, you're tapping into your DNA, and you are becoming who God is. So the things that she can do, having a disciplined lifestyle, a lifestyle that is based on her hope. So I will use me for an example because as a woman of faith, of Christian faith, I follow the practices of those of the one who set them in place, and that is God himself. Exactly. God made everything in the heavens and the earth, in the skies and in the sea. He did it in 6 days, and on the seventh day, he was intentional about rest. So we must too have in our lifestyle a period of rest. I don't care what type of job you have. You can be working
but so many rest.
You have to have rest.
Wow.
You have to have a holy lifestyle, one that is set apart from the things of this world. You have to be intentional in what you do. When you are you working on the things that God says that you need to do to be who he says that you are and ever becoming? Or are you doing things that are just good things to do, or things that distract you from what you're supposed to do? Your destiny depends on you intentionally living out your purpose every day on purpose. You have to be intentional and you have to be disciplined.
Great. So having hope and living intentionally and having discipline. Great. I think I got it. Yes. Now,
it is.
Yeah. So in order to become young lady, you need to have hope. Hope make it not afraid. When if I think they said if a man can survive how many seconds without air, but without hope, a man can barely survive a second, and so there is this hope that keeps everything going. A hope is hope that makes the wheels of our lives turn. And so keep the hope alive. Whatever you do, keep the hope alive. Surround yourself with things that affirm that goal, that vision, where you're going to. And so that is even the essence of this summit. You have women, this cloud of witnesses, because people are like, well, I don't know, in my circle is limited. I just go from my house to the market to the school. I don't have people that can inspire me. I mean, these women are here, So look, let's say it's like the moon now. The sun shines on the moon and it reflects that light, and so everybody is reflecting the light that God has put in them, and is a great beam of light all around us. And so there is something that we all should tap into in order to become. Let me not take over this show.
Your hope is what is your why. And if your why is not bigger than you, at some point you feel like you have arrived. My hope is bigger than me. My hope is in God and God alone. He is for who I am. So I'm ever becoming. So it has to be bigger than you. Because without hope, what is my purpose for living? What is my purpose for becoming?
Exactly.
What is my purpose? And so my hope is in God, who is the creator and founder of all good things. And he is my creator. He knows my DNA because he placed it in me. So when I lose hope, that meant that I lost God. And I can't lose to him because he doesn't give up on me. and I'm not going to give him with his help.
Yes, exactly. Amen. With his help, with his help. You know, even the Apostle Paul said that if we how did he put it now? We are of home all men most miserable. If we have hope just here on earth, if our hope is just here on earth and everything that happens here on earth, then we are of all men most miserable. And so our hope is both here on earth, and then we have an eternity in heaven. We have something that God says, look, I have prepared a mansion for you. And so if we give ourselves wholly to God and wholly to the pursuit of purpose, there is something waiting for us. It's not about the limelight and saying everybody says well done. It's God that says on the last day, well done. It's his well done that really matters. You know, that is what really matters. Yes. So yes, about I celebrate you 365. How did that come about? You know, I'd like for you to share.
Well, that's the gift that he gave to me, to encourage and to mentor, to lead, to equip. And so celebrating you is really a movement. It's what God told us to do, to love one another, to encourage one another, to be there for one another, to strengthen one another with life-giving words.
Wow.
So when I say I celebrate you and you say it, you're speaking to me and I'm speaking to you. And I'm intentional about it 365. In other words, every day.
Every day.
So I'm looking for ways to celebrate, and not just by what you do, it's because of who you are becoming. I see the light, you shining brighter. Every day there's something about you in your becoming that I see. So I celebrate you 365 and say that I see you 365.
I celebrate you 365. So powerful there. Now, thank you so much, Annetta, for sharing with us. Would you like to say last words, you know, for the young teenager who's listening to this, because they come on social media really early? So what are your last words for the very young people who will be listening to this?
I say to that next generation, those that are coming into becoming, don't rush it. Enjoy life. Every breath that you take, be intentional as you inhale and as you exhale. Your seeds of greatness are being nurtured now. Listen to those that are in authority over you. They should be people that are speaking life to you, your mother, your aunts.
That's very difficult for teenagers, you know, to listen.
Yes, that is hard.
They'll just be like, oh, no, don't you go there. Don't go there. My mom is so difficult.
But you know what? Look at you today. So you did hear. Yes. I didn't say be still. I just said, listen. So this next generation is a generation on the move. But in all you're getting, get understanding. But take it one day at a time. Ask your questions. Don't be afraid to ask. And if they won't answer, you find somebody. Just don't stop asking questions. Do not be denied what it is that you want to know, because those seeds of greatness inside of you will dictate that you have and demand an answer.
Exactly.
So just enjoy life and live it to the fullest.
Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. God bless you. If anyone would want to connect with you further or ask you any question, how can they reach you?
Well, it's real easy to connect with me. I celebrate and the letter U 365. You can find me on Facebook. I have a wonderful fan page where I celebrate, and I also will answer questions. I'll be doing more live streams there with hope. And I'll be talking about finding the hope. If you have lost it or you've never had it, and you're tired of going around in circles, I can help. I celebrate you 365 is on Instagram. I celebrate you 365 on Twitter and Periscope. And you want to follow me. So I'm on and YouTube as well. So look for me. And also, everyone that will be joining my page as a result of hearing this, you type that in. Go ahead and like and follow, and then give me a shout out. Make a post so that I know that you're celebrating me, and I'll make sure I'll celebrate you. And there will be a gift. So, but you've got to like, you've got to follow on my Facebook page.
Okay.
So not on Instagram or Twitter. You've got to do it on my Facebook page.
Okay, the Facebook page.
I celebrate you, token of love.
Great. So for everyone who's listening, there is a gift for you. Go like the Facebook page of Annetta Works-Salley. I celebrate you 365. We like it. You can give her a shout out. You can put up a post there. Say something celebrating either yourself or anybody. I celebrate you. Use the hashtag I celebrate you 365. I guess hashtag yes. You know, and so you're gonna get your token of love. Thank you so much, Annetta, for being here. It was wonderful, having you over on the summit. God bless you. To you who's watching, I love you. It has been really, really powerful here. What matters is what you do, is what you have heard. It's not those that hear or those that intend to do that life rewards or God rewards. God rewards those who do. And so what are you going to do what you have heard from this session? Take a step and do something. Take action. Remember, you are God's masterpiece. He has packaged all of his divineness inside of you. And like Annetta said at the beginning, she's an original. I'm an original. You are an original. And so don't deprive the world of your awesomeness. God bless you. I love you. Accelerate you. What's the hand signal? I celebrate you. Yeah. I celebrate. I don't know how to do it. Love you guys. Take care. Thank you, Annetta. Bye.
Bye-bye.